Barahwaj asked us on Facebook. The question is, with 10 days in hand and no car because I can't drive, is there a better way to expense the route between Wellington to Queenstown? I don't want to develop memories in New Zealand buses. And thank you for the valuable information on your website. Oh, that's nice.
Yeah.
All right, so, well, if you can't drive, any car rentals and anything like that is out of the question. Now, if you don't want to develop memories in buses, you probably don't want to take any intercity or skip bus or buses like that because they're literally just transportation from A to B. The only option that we see for you, because trains are mostly, just scenic, and you won't be able to do much activities around the way, and that won't take you 10 days, so trains are out of the way as well. So the only option that Laura and I came up for you are hop-on, hop-off buses. Now, hop-on, hop-off buses are not just buses, and that's why we thought that might be the best option for you. It's very different, and we thought take the time in this video to tell you how does the hop-on, hop-off buses work? What is it like to take a hop-on, hop-off?
All right.
So Laura's going to get you started.
So usually we'll just go from day to day. What happens usually a day in the life of a bus passenger on the hop-on, hop-off bus. First of all, you need to catch the bus. So usually when you catch the bus, you have a bit of an introduction from your driver, who is also like your tour guide as you're going around New Zealand. He'll give you like the plan of what's happening in the day, where you're going, what stops you're going to be doing, and then you're getting onto the bus and you sort of meet everyone else that's on the bus with you. So the thing with the hop-on and hop-off buses is, that's hard to say. Hop-on, hop-off, hop-off.
Yeah, I think that's the main thing about hop-on, hop-off buses. That's really hard to say.
Too hard to say. The main thing is that you're going to be sharing the bus basically with like-minded travelers, other people that want to spend time traveling New Zealand as well. So it does make a really lively atmosphere. It's really social. You do get to meet people from all over the world. So in that sense, that's where it's really different from just taking an intercity bus, for instance, where it is just like people commuting, there's a mix of locals and travelers. So it does have a very different vibe on the hop-on, hop-off bus. So you're meeting with travelers, and then on the way to your final destination of the day, you're going to be doing quite a few stops. And most of those stops are going to be at some free activities or natural attractions or walks along the way. So you'll be stopping maybe at a waterfall. You'll maybe stop at a short hike to do with, the people that you've met on the bus. You'll also stop along the way for going to the supermarket, so you can stock up on some groceries, so that you can cook in your hostel on the night. And also stop at a few cafes and coffee shops and things as well, so you can pick up lunch for those of you that don't want to cook. So again, that makes it super different from just taking a to B bus or just, a passenger coach. So it will feel completely different. So you're getting back on the bus, continuing on your way to your final destination. And then when you do arrive at your destination, you'll then check into your accommodation. Now, the bus driver does recommend a certain accommodation that pretty much almost all the people on the bus will choose to take as well. So I feel personally it's the best thing to stay on that accommodation. Otherwise, you do have the option to be flexible and choose your own accommodation. And then your bus driver will likely be able to drop you off outside where you need to go. So that's super handy. Also, the bus driver will be taking activity bookings. So there's various different activities in terms of big activities you can do along the way, like whitewater rafting, bungee jumping. There's, zorbing, going to wildlife parks. There's all those big activities that you've probably heard of in New Zealand, you will be able to do along the way on the hop-on, hop-off buses. So the driver sorts that all out for you and takes down, your details for the booking, and can even drop you off right outside of the activity that you've chosen and pick you up afterwards, which is super handy if you don't have your own car and you can get straight to where you want to go. But on the hop-on, hop-off bus, it's not every day that you'll want to spend money on those big activities. So you do also have the option to have free time as well and just explore the place that you're in. You will have time with your fellow bus passengers as well. You've probably met a load of people on the bus and made a lot of friends, so you do get time to hang out with those guys too. And then it starts all over again the next day. Where you have the option to continue on the bus on the route, or you do have the option to hop off the bus. And yeah, you get to spend some time, just exploring the place you're in for a bit longer, and then you can get back on the next available bus. But the thing to note about that is that the buses do fill up really quickly and are fully booked, so it is a good idea to actually book your place on the bus as soon as possible so that you're not actually stuck in a place for way too long. You might end up like 9 days in one place. It's like, God, I'm really ready to move on now. So make sure you do a little bit of forward planning when you are planning on hopping off the bus.
Especially for your specific case, Barahwaj, that only has 10 days. When you book your hop on hop off bus, you can actually just book all your departures straight away, all in one go, and that'd be pretty good. And I really want to stress that at most, okay, no, there are going to be some exception, but usually if you spend 2.5 to 3 hours actually in the bus per day, that would be a maximum. You know what I mean? It's literally just really kind of fun ways to do transportation, and the drive is really not the main part. And I feel that this will make it really different for you when traveling around New Zealand, because it really looks like you hate buses and you don't want to make memory in buses. So that would be a really good option, because you'll be 2.5 to 3 hours in buses, but you can avoid it. You will spend 2.5 hours in the train, or you will spend, no matter what, you will spend that amount of time in transportation, but you will be doing things along the way, and you'll have plenty of times, especially when you book your activities with the bus drivers. They want you to have time to be able to do those activities when you arrive in a place. So you will have plenty of times in those places. You will have time to explore either on your own, either with a friend that you made in the bus, or either doing the activities that you just booked. So that's a pretty good way to travel around New Zealand if you can drive and still want some flexibility. So that's basically how hop on hop off buses work. Obviously, it's a big means of transportation in New Zealand, and for this reason we have plenty of articles about that, including how to save heaps of money when booking your hop on hop off buses. So make sure to check out all the links in the description below with how it works, what are the different companies, how to compare them, how to save money on them, and what are the best time of the years to actually hop on hop off bus. I made it much harder than it needed to be for myself. Anyway, like and subscribe if you found this useful, and if you're watching a rerun of this video and have a question of your own, make sure to put them in the comment below, because we're here to answer you every single Sundays. Sunday 8 AM New Zealand time, so that's Saturdays for you guys somewhere where you are.